I'm James Daly. I'm the sort of founder of Yellow Green LLC, and this is our kind of our first application that we're launching called Treasure Wall. So the tagline is play, earn, and learn about cryptocurrencies. And as we were all kind of just discussing earlier, one of the problems of cryptocurrencies is onboarding new users and figuring out how to actually use it in what I call self-custody. Right now in the crypto world, it's very complicated to even like try to get some, right? You have to go through a KYC like a Coinbase or something like that. There's lots of technical jargon in the space, whether it's NFTs, fungible tokens, meme coins, DeFi, all these other terms, right? So it can be, and then also there's also there's a lot of bad connotations about the industry. It's raw, it's like scams. If you follow like things on Twitter, there's some celebrities who launch these coins and then they rug pull it, and people are left holding worthless tokens. Our product is called Treasure Wall. So the Treasure Wall Hunt is an online gaming application and learning center where you can win actual cryptocurrency. So it's just sort of like a word game. It's a merging of a crossword puzzle and password game. We provide 9 hints to words that are part of a seed phrase. Now, if a lot of people don't know what a seed phrase is, it's basically a passcode to access your wallet funds. So every crypto, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or other, has a kind of like the 2-key system. There's a public key, which everybody can know, that's sort of your address, and a private key, which is sort of like your password. Initially, like these passwords were like, very encrypted, like, strings and letters and everything, but seed phrase makes it sort of a human readable format. Seed phrases are made up of it could be a possible of 2,048 words, and there are 12 words that are in that phrase. So, our game is like you uncover the seed phrase, which means you uncover the wallet and you get access to the wallet. Once you guess all 9 words, you win the game. So there's 12 words. You get 9. We give you the last. Here's what I call like a market opportunity, like why I'm sort of building this. As we know, crypto is one of the fastest growing technologies right now. In terms of all the crypto space, there's about $3 trillion market cap between all the coins, meme coins, NFTs, all that kind of stuff. There's an untapped audience. Surveys found that like 60% of crypto users are between 25 and 44. So even people around my age, or like a lot of the baby boomers, are just don't know anything about it or are afraid about it and just kind of just ignore it or just talk about it. And also while there may be a barrier for users to sort of enter the crypto world, once you kind of know the crypto world, it's very easy to kind of build apps around it because you don't have to deal with the initial, the banking regulation, payment providers, all that kind of stuff. So here I'm able to create a sort of a game show without actually having to work with Stripe or payment providers or anything. I just literally do this all on my own and provide all my own funds for the wallet. So anybody can kind of build this. The solution. So we wanted to create an environment where when you log on to the system, you want to learn about cryptocurrency or earn cryptocurrency. You don't have to give all your private information out, do KYC, all this stuff, and basically you just kind of have fun playing a game, and you're learning something new, and you may gain cryptocurrency while at it. So like you're just playing a word game, but like you could win money at the same time. We hope to, like the company that I'm building, we hope to kind of build out more games like this, where people can earn cryptocurrency online just by kind of just basic little fun games. There's a lot of games in the crypto space, but I find them to be sort of very overly complicated, and they're meant for users who are really into the space. But I want to just kind of create fun games for anybody who wants to play. Just onboarding people could be very easy. The greater impact will be onboarding people into this crypto community through a positive environment. So there's no scams, there's no, you don't have to give out any information. You just kind of log on with an email and you learn about cryptocurrency and you can earn something. So this is how the current app works right now. We've launched actually 2 sets of collections so far. And each collection has these type of games. One is One is the sample game. So sample game is always live, so you can go on the site right now and you're playing the game, but you won't, and you're just kind of learning how to play. You don't really win anything, but it's the same process. The standard games actually offer like a prize. So when you win the game, you'll get your C phrase. You can recover the wall. We have tutorials on the site on how to do this. So it's like we give you the C phrase, and you just kind of copy and paste it, and you create a wall, and like bam, you own cryptocurrency. Once you win a standard game and you have a wallet, we give you that NFT in that wallet already, so then you can actually access to play the Premier game, which has a larger cash prize. So we kind of try to keep people in the ecosystem. We've launched 2 collections thus far, and we've given away about, 0.2 Ether, which is about $650. So each game right now is only giving away about 0.01 Ether, which is worth $34, and I found out that most people, the Americans aren't but like people in foreign countries say, anybody can access this application. $34 in American dollars in the Philippines or some other countries is be worth a lot of money. But even still, $30, when you're playing a fun game, it's like, oh, I at least won something, And it's also, when you gain this cryptocurrency, obviously you can go up and down on value. So like you could hold it for a while, and in Bitcoin in years, it could be worth astronomically. So the future goals of our app is we hope to make the application really get people excited to use. Think of, I don't know if anybody's ever used, back in the day, it was HQ Trivia, right? A lot of these things get people enjoy playing them and find it challenging, the word will spread quickly. We hope to collaborate with more sponsors, so we're kind of going through right now almost like the game show model. We're hoping to get sponsors to partner with us, so they would provide the advertising on the site. We also like to partner with existing projects. So say when you recover a wallet, instead of just getting Ethereum, you would get a token from somebody else in the Ethereum space. So we hope to partner with anybody who wants to provide tokens in the wallet. So not only do you gain access to the crypto world, you have other tokens in that wallet too that you can use for other other projects, DeFi, centralization, all these other things that you can do in the crypto world. And then also we were thinking about making just available subdomains. So a company came to us and wanted to provide their own games. If you say unite.treasurewallet.com, and then they could offer their own tokens. But there is a lot of challenges. For me, I'm the only one owner and kind of proprietor of the system. In the challenges I found is I'm a software engineer by trade, but in building all this stuff, the hardest thing is marketing, getting the word out, telling people, getting people excited about it. I started, a Twitter account and posted Reddit online and that kind of stuff. So there's a challenge of you can already, advertise this to the, people in the crypto community, and that's sort of a tight-knit community, but trying to get people, anybody outside of that community, or people who are gamers, it's well, where do I market to? Where do I find people just like to play games? Or, it's very hard to figure out, I'm trying to get more people who aren't in the crypto community right now to kind of just learn how to play this game, and then, they learn how to use cryptocurrency and gain cryptocurrency at the same time. So yeah, that's probably been my biggest hurdle right now, and also the way that sort of the games are set up. It's a collection of games, so I have to sort of advertise or keep hyped up for these collection of games, because the site isn't always live in terms of collections of games. Like I said, I'm a software developer by trade. I actually grew up in south of Boston. I was in New York. I lived in New York for about 10 years and worked for companies like Marvel, AMC Networks, that kind of stuff. And how I came to St. Louis is I met my wife, my current wife. She was in New York at the time too, and she kind of was able to drag me back here to St. Louis. And I have some videos, demos if people want to see them, but that's pretty much the end of my presentation.